It's said that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. There exist in this world today far too many managers who spend the majority of their time trying to impress their associates with their own accomplishments, even if those accomplishments are a bit inflated. Whatever manager that desires to be successful should know is that a manager will most impress and affect his team by displaying a human side of himself. How much do you know about your failures? Talk about those and how you understand when an associate makes a mistake. If you feel that you've never made a mistake, then you'll never be able to connect with your team and you won't have their full respect. When you talk about your failures, don't worry about trying to impress your associates with how you made some great comeback afterwards, or trying to communicate how amazing you are through your failures or in spite of your failures. Keep the conversation on the associate and on how it's okay to make mistakes, so long as we're learning from those mistakes. If your top salesman, for example, is having a slow month, share about a slow month that you had and make a connection versus telling your associate that his performance is somehow unacceptable and when you were a sales associate, you never had a slow month like this. Such conversations will let your team know that you're human and you understand them. Many managers think that they know something that they really don't know, and in an attempt to impress their associates, it becomes rather apparent just how truly ignorant they are on the subject, and in fact they end up feeling embarrassed in the end. It's okay for a manager to tell his team that he doesn't know the answer to something. In fact, sometimes you may even know the answer. However, use this opportunity as a team building experience to solve the problem with your associates instead of solving it for them or trying to make them feel as though you're somehow superior to them. Many managers are under the misconception that if they can impress their team by telling stories of how great they are, then their team will respect them and appreciate having such an amazing and wonderful person leading them. Much on the contrary, such managers are first deceived by their own accomplishments, and secondly, they distance themselves from their team of associates. Be careful not to get caught up in trying to impress your associates. You don't have to always be a bigger, better story than someone else. If your associate, for example, once again, made 5 sales in his first week, no one cares to hear about how you made 7 in your first week, and you would have made 10 if you hadn't helped 2 other associates on your team. Rather, keep the spotlight on your associates. Keep it on your team. Show them just how much you care about them, and then they will effortlessly want to know more about you. If you always focus everything on yourself, I assure you